Alright, my cool peeps. So, at the, here we are, 18-minute, 51-second marker of the Joe Budden podcast, episode 913, Not My Brand of Vodka. Joe Budden goes right in talking about reasonable doubt. For those of you who don't know what reasonable doubt is, according to AI, Reasonable Doubt is the debut studio album by American rapper Jay-Z. It was released on June 25th, 1996 by his own record label, Rockefeller Records, and distributed by Priority Records. That information was brought to you by none other than Wikipedia. Also, for a little brief information, according to the computer, a few of the songs that made it to the cut of Reasonable Doubt are as follow: Can't Knock the Hustle, Brooklyn's Finest, Feeling It, Political, or Politics as Usual, and so on. Moving forward with that, Joe Budden's take on the Reasonable Doubt album as he gathers around the We Sell Seashells by the Seashore sofa. Joe talks about how Reasonable Doubt brings back instantaneous memories of better times, according to him. Better times meaning when people used to fight with their fists instead of pow-pows, and all the other street life and party things that came with the alleged street life, i.e. street pharmaceuticals, the hardcore party scene. And he also takes a mention to talking about B-Dot and referencing to how he was dressed in today's particular episode. He remember guys dressing around in the streets and around the block and around the way. How B-Dot once again is currently dressed today. I get it, straight street. Nothing wrong with that. He's still holding it down from a time before, bringing it into the present. Some fashion just don't never cease to go away. So, Joe is really going on talking about how much he liked the album and so on and so forth. I think it's pretty funny because he gets really animated on topics that he really likes. It seems like something happens to him. He goes down this tunnel, like something in his eye happens. Duh, and a light shine, a yellow light shine, a semi-yellow light. And he just goes into this glory days tangent. I remember back in 1996 when things were better. And it was alright to be participating in all the things that seem taboo nowadays. For example, street pharmaceuticals and all that jazz. Blah 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 yaggedy smaggedy. Blah 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 yaggedy smaggedy. That's about all I could say right now in reference to that. I'm going to listen a little bit more to see if he's still carrying on the things about this CD, this album, this record. Alright, so now he's going into the blueprint era of the Jay-Z album, Artifacts. He meaning Joe Budden. So, the Blueprint album, according to AI overview right here, or should I say according to Wikipedia, the Blueprint is the 6th studio album by American rapper Jay-Z, released on September 11th, 2001, through Rockefeller Records and Def Jam Recordings. Its release was set a week earlier than initially planned in order to combat bootlegging. This information is brought to you by Wikipedia. Artist Jay-Z. Release date September 11, 2001. Once again, Rockefeller Records. Genre East Coast hip hop. Chipmunk Soul. Now, I don't know why they put Chipmunk Soul, but it says it right here. I don't know if this is the computer throwing shade, but the computer said it. Chipmunk Soul. Chipmunk Soul. What the H is Chipmunk Soul? Award: Soul Train Music Award for Best Album of the Year. The length is 63 minutes 25 seconds. So at this time step in life, Joe Budden said this is when his life was really sitting on four fours. He had a car, he had an album out, things were looking up for him. He was even beginning to collect baddies, you know what I'm saying? So, things was looking up for him. Oh, sunshiny day. Oh, sunshiny day. His life was feeling all zippity doo dah and Brady Bunch too, like when the blueprint came out. So, my cool peeps, for those of you can remember a tale as old as time. Do you remember where you were when Jay-Z Blueprint came out? I was in high school, probably 11th or 12th grade. I heard of the album, but wasn't gonna be able to get that album into the house. But I was around when it came out. That was during my time. A few of the songs that made it to the cut on Blueprint are as follows: The Ruler's Back, Izzo HOVE, Jigga That N-Word, Takeover, Girls, 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 and You Don't Know. Moving forward. So the whole reason we are gathered here today around the forest fire, the bonfire, the dumpster fire, and my favorite, the ring of fire before the rising sun. Once again, I said the whole reason we are gathered here today about around the forest fire, the dumpster fire, the bonfire, and the ring of fire, which is my favorite, is to talk about why the fellas on the sofa talking about Jay-Z Blueprint and the Reasonable Doubt album in the first place is because Jay-Z, according to AI, is celebrating his landmark albums with 3 historic concerts at Yankee Stadium in New York this July. The 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt on July 10th and the 25th anniversary of the Blueprint on July 11th, followed by a newly added extra innings night on July 12th. The breakdown of dates: July 10th, Jay-Z 30 celebrates his debut album Reasonable Doubt, which dropped in 1996. July 11th, Jay-Z 25 celebrates his classic 2001 record, The Blueprint. And lastly, July 12th, an added extra innings finale show. Performance content, or should I say performance context, according to AI. These hometown stadium shows are major milestones as they mark the rapper's first solo concerts in nearly a decade. The stadium runs coincides with another massive booking where he headlined the 2006 Roots Picnic in Philadelphia. Once more, according to AI, ticketing and lineup. While official details on guest appearances or a full supporting lineup have yet to be revealed, you can track ticketing availability and news directly via Rock Nation, or look out for community discussions and ticket swaps on platforms like the Reddit, RJ's boards. So this information once again was brought to you by AI Overview, my cool peeps, and that's the whole reason why the fellas are gathered around the We Sell Seashells by the Seashore white sofa, to which they have not upgraded and or traded in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here under the sun. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you so much for locking in, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Until next time, I'll see you next video.